Well, it's been a busy week for Apple. On Monday, Tim Cook put out a tweet that said this week, and then a 6-second video that said there is something in the air. And that led speculation that a new MacBook Air was going to be announced. And then yesterday, to surprise everybody, Apple announced the M3 iPad Air and the 11th iPad generation. And the iPad Air's Magic Keyboard has also been revised with some of the upgrades seen on the M4 iPad Pro's Magic Keyboard. That wasn't enough though. Today Apple introduced the new MacBook Air with soaring performance of the M4 chip and a gorgeous new sky blue colour, and that's starting at $999. And then they also went on to unveil the new Mac Studio, and that's featuring the new M4 Max and the new M3 Ultra chip. And alongside that, obviously, Apple launches the M3 Ultra chip with support for up to 512 gigabytes of memory. Now, with this launch, Apple has discontinued the M2 and M3 MacBook Air models. So now is the time, if you're looking to get the new MacBook, is to get the best deals that you can. So if you are looking for the M2 and M3, then you may want to look at third-party sellers to get your best deals. But like I say, make sure that you do check those prices because the new M4 starts at just $999. So if you can get something a lot cheaper than that, then it may be worth your time, as those chips are still powerful enough. Apple has also released a new Shazam update with better Spotify and Apple Music syncing. When you update this app, you may need to turn off and turn back on the syncing for it to update to your Spotify or Apple Music playlist. And make sure that you turn on your iCloud syncing so that this carries over to all your other devices. Now, Google has sent out its monthly updates, and that has brought Satellite SOS to the UK. Previously, that was available in the US, so if you are out of cell service and you do have an emergency, you can now use that to contact emergency services. Apple has something very, very similar, but they've actually improved on that and starting to allow normal text to be sent through as well. Obviously, this is something that we may see from Google, but at the moment, just seeing it available for emergencies is actually a really good deal. Another feature that Google has added to its newest update is in the Find My Device. You can now add people, so you can actually share your location and then track each other. Now, Apple has had something very similar in their Find My for several years. And this feature is supposed to be rolling out to all users with the latest update. However, here in the UK, it's currently not showing. So whether or not this is going to be a US exclusive for the next month or so remains to be seen. Sticking with Google, they have now also started rolling out a new YouTube Premium Lite, and that's an ad-free experience for $7.99 a month. Now, this does drop YouTube Music, but it also drops background downloading as well. So if you ask me, it's a bit of a miss on that one. If they just drop the music off, then that would be understandable, because a lot of people use Spotify, Apple Music, or any other services as well. So if they kept the background on there, then that would be understandable. So we will be interested to see if this now pushes more people to go up for the premium tier to get the background downloading and obviously the YouTube Music experience. Only time will tell. Xiaomi has given a European launch to its Buds 5 Pro, the first earbuds to use Qualcomm's S7 Pro chip, which allows it to stream audio over Wi-Fi in addition to Bluetooth. Now, the benefits of this is if you are connected to your home Wi-Fi, for example, and you use your buds, you can then walk around your house and then you don't have to have the device in your pocket, and then that way you're not going to drop the connection unless obviously you are out of Wi-Fi range as well, which is obviously going to be greater than Bluetooth in the home, so you can enjoy your music or your podcast as you wander around. Now, this is really good for somebody like myself. I love to listen to podcasts, especially if I'm at home alone. And I'll put my phone down sometimes, I'll walk away and then all of a sudden start the disconnecting because obviously it's dropping the Bluetooth range. So something like this would be good. Now, before we all get our hopes up, unfortunately, it's only compatible with the Xiaomi 15 and 15 Ultra, which has also just been released globally as well. However, hopefully we will start to see this roll out to more buds in the coming future. There is no timescale for that at the moment, but I am personally excited. We're also waiting for confirmation if this will work on more than one Wi-Fi. So, for example, if you connect to your work Wi-Fi as well, because again, that would be another really good feature. but only time will tell. But hopefully this is a step in the right direction. So let me know if this is something that you'd like to see added to your buds in the coming future. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you on the next episode.